everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hi if you're new, and welcome to me choosing my April TBR. If you haven't seen any of my TBR videos before now, since January I have been using the bowl of prompts, where there are loads of little pieces of paper with prompts in, and I've been choosing 8 every month and finding books to match those prompts, and then during the course of the month trying to read those books with mixed results. Okay, the great thing about doing this is I have had the most random TBRs. I think January's was very bizarre. And yeah, it's made me pick up some books that I wouldn't necessarily normally have picked up. However, 8 is a bit optimistic. Some months that's not been a problem. Particularly in March though, where I've had maybe like almost 2 weeks of guests, so I haven't been reading every evening, has been a bit of a problem. But I think I've read maybe, go in the TBR cupboard, 1, 2, 3, 4, ooh, 3 or 4 out of the 8, and I've already started at least one more of those, so I'm fairly optimistic because there's another week of the month to go. But anyway, we're gonna go for it. Let's dive in. So prompt number 1, we'll just go this one here on the end. A book you bought secondhand. This is perfect. Of course it's perfect because I love charity shopping. That took a while, but I've picked up Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reid. This was all over BookTube when I first joined, and I remember finding this in charity shop, being so chuffed with the sprayed edges. This might have been my first book with sprayed edges, I'm not sure, but everyone said amazing things about it, and then it's just sat on my shelf now for maybe what, 2-3 years. But it says when Emma is apprehended at the supermarket for kidnapping the white child she's actually babysitting, her employer Alex resolves to make things right. So begins a crash course that will upend everything they think they know about themselves, each other, and the messy dynamics of privilege. It's in the first 100 books that I added to Goodreads, so it's about time I read this. Prompt number 2. Okay, what have we got? It has a number in the title. Ooh. That was actually really hard. But 7 Days in June. I've heard amazing things about this. I've heard nothing but amazing things about this, so why not? 7 days to fall in love, 15 years to forget, and 7 days to get it all back again. Right, so it's about a couple that had a crazy torrid week madly in love, and then what, they disappeared and they've reconnected. Why not? Alright, prompt number 3. Okay, this one. What have we got? A memoir. Okay. Educated by Tara Westover. Again, this is all over BookTube. Everyone seems to have read it but me, and it's been sat on my shelf quite a while. But this is about a woman who hadn't been registered for a birth certificate, had no school records, she never set foot in a classroom, no medical records because her father didn't believe in hospitals. She left home at 16. And in doing so discovered both the transformative power of education and the price she had to pay for it. Prompt number 4, what we got, has images and illustrations in it. Been quite nice to myself here, and I picked up The Sleeper and the Spindle by Neil Gaiman, which I haven't hauled that long ago actually. But it's full of illustrations and pictures, so it definitely fits. Plus it's a nice small read, which when I'm getting stressed about how little of my TBR I've read, I can pick this up. Prompt number 5. None of the books that I've chosen whatsoever fit with any of my video ideas for April, but it's fine, we're gonna make it work. Right, what have we got? A book with an animal on the cover. I have this one, If Cats Disappeared from the World. And I know I saw this on BookTube somewhere. What would you sacrifice for an extra day of life? The devil picked that moment to announce in his usual cheerful manner the next item he'd make disappear. I couldn't think about anything anymore, so I said yes, just like that. At that point, the thought that it could happen to my cat Cabbage never crossed my mind. Oh, I think this is going to be quite sad, but let's give it a go. Right, prompt number 6. Oh, no, let's go with this one. Will I regret that decision? A poetry collection. Random. This is such a random TBR, but Old Toffer's Book of Consequential Dogs by Christopher Reid. I picked this up in Waterstones, but it's poetry collection about dogs. So we've got a cat book and a dog book. This is a random TBR. Right, last 2. Prompt number 7. Crikey. A pink cover. Have I got many more left with a pink cover? Let me have a look. So yes, I do have another one. I Promises We Meant to Keep by Monica Murphy. This is book 3 in the Lancaster Prep series, which basically is set sort of in a prep school, and on every single page they're either talking about sex, thinking about sex, or having sex. It's so ridiculous, it's addictive. But to read that, I have to read 2.5, which is Birthday Kisses, a little like sneaky little cheeky one, but this is only, what is it? Ooh, not many. 59 pages, so I don't mind that so much. Right, last prompt. Last prompt. Okay, go this one. I'm dreading this now. A hardcover. That gives me a lot of play here, doesn't it? So for my final prompt, I have chosen Wait For Me by Santa Montefiore. She is one of my favourite authors. I haven't read one of her books in so long. So let's do it. Obviously it's war-based. We go from Cornwall 1944 to London 1988, Australia 1995. Oh, it says at the bottom, could this be the person Florence has waited over 50 years to meet again? So this is going to be another book where we have lovers that are separated and then meet again. That could be quite nice. So here's my really random April TBR. How bizarre is that lot? That doesn't even make any sense. We have poetry, we have non-fiction, we have very borderline sexual weirdness, we have romance and all sorts. But yeah, but this is part of the beauty of doing it this way, because I'm an eclectic reader anyway, but I would never have put these books together for a month, not in a million years. So let's see how we do in April.